Hey everyone, and welcome to Cheapskate Watch Reviews, my brand new channel on YouTube where I review affordable, budget-friendly timepieces that you can find online. Now, as an added bonus, I try to keep these reviews 5 minutes or under, just tell you everything you need to know about the watch, let you see it in the flesh, and help you determine if it's right or not for you. So let's get into it. We have a Seestern in front of us today. Now, Seestern popped onto my radar earlier this year when one of their dive watches was being very heavily reviewed online. Um, it was built like a tank, the finishing on it was gorgeous, and the value for money was just off the charts. So people were really loving Seestern. I'm not much of a dive watch guy, so I was kind of waiting for more of an everyday dress kind of watch to come along. And sure enough, I was on their website earlier this week and I seen this beauty. And as soon as I seen it, I knew I just had to have it, so I ordered it. And we're just gonna take a quick look here. Um, First thing that's gonna pop out to you there is the Seestern Original. Now, spoiler, this is not an original design. Of course, this is an homage, and it's a good homage. We know what company they're trying to mimic there. We know what model they're trying to mimic. Nevertheless, it's a very gorgeous watch. You have a 38 millimeter case. I'd say it wears a little bit bigger, just because there's not a lot of bezel there. Probably wears closer to a 39.5 millimeter. 9.5 millimeters thick, so it's a very, very thin piece. You're going to have no issue fitting that under the cuff of a jacket, under the cuff of a dress shirt. 20 millimeter lug width here, so you can probably slap this on any strap that you have right now. Very versatile specs coming out of the box on this one. You have an automatic movement. We'll get into that in just a second there. It's a seagull, and I have some stuff to say about that. You do have a crown at the 3 o'clock position. Doesn't feature, you can't hack the seconds on this one, but it does have hand winding. It does have a very satisfying wind as well. The dial, let's talk the dial quickly. Comes in 2 colors. Comes in teal blue, and this one, which is called cream. Now, when I ordered this, I kind of thought the dial would be a little bit more flat, the color. And when I got this out of the box, I was so pleasantly surprised. It's got a bit of a champagne peach color to it, and I'm okay with that. Most of my collection is just boring black dials, so this is just a gorgeous, versatile pop of color to my collection. We got the small seconds there at the bottom. You cannot hack this movement, so the seconds are going to keep moving as long as it's wound. Pencil style hands, which are loomed. You do have the markers loomed on the outside of the chapterine here. The loom is not great. That being said, for me, I'm not much of a loom guy. I don't need to see my watch in the dark, so I'm happy with a little bit less loom on this. You got a sapphire crystal on the front. Really great to have in a watch this price, and we'll get to the price in just a second. Turning the watch over here, we do have a seagull movement. Now, this was my only point of hesitation on this. I've never had a seagull movement before in another piece, but it's a cheaper movement to my understanding. Nevertheless, it's been keeping time really, really well. I set this last night, and I still can't determine if it's like a little bit fast or a little bit slow. It's been keeping time really, really great. I was next to a digital clock most of the day today, and I kept comparing it, and it was spot on. So my first go with the seagull movement, I'm pretty happy with how accurate it's been. My only issue, the rotor is a little bit noisy. You'll hear it a little bit, but if I'm in a pretty noisy environment throughout the day, I got a little baby at home and I drive a city bus, so I'm not going to hear that rotor. If you're in a quieter environment, you might hear it. The strap that it's on, let's talk about that. Not a bad strap for the money. Once again, we'll get to the cost of this in just a second, but for a budget watch, pretty decent strap. This one comes on it's kind of like a slate gray. Decent quality, thick enough. I haven't really broken it in yet, but it's nice. It's a nice, soft, supple strap. We'll have to see how it breaks in over time. You got the Seestern name there on the buckle. These lugs are drilled, so you have no issue swapping out the strap if you have a standard spring bar. But these ones have the quick release, so no issue there. All in all, though, pretty good watch. In terms of price, let's talk about price. This one right now is on their website. Still can be had on sale right now, $119 US. So that's a saving of $60. Normally $179 US. Now I had a $10 coupon, so I got this down to 109 US, which I was super happy to pay. If you can get it on sale, say it's well worth it. Now if it goes back off sale, 179, arguably you could find better specs and a better piece, better movement for that price. But if you are someone who's looking for this specific design and you do like that aesthetic, once again, we all know what they're trying to mimic here. If you are looking for something like that, I mean, I don't think you're going to find something else for that price. All in all, very happy with this piece. I can see myself buying more from Seestern in the future. Hope to do more of these reviews in the near future as well, guys. If you like this review, please give it a like, give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing to my channel. I'll see you soon. Cheers.